In this video we are going to see how to retrieve the selected date or dates from the calendar control. In case you have opted selection mode is equal to a week or maybe month, then in that scenario you will have to retrieve basically more than one date that has been selected by the way of selecting the week or the month. So in order to select multiple dates retrieve the multiple dates selected in the calendar control, we can use this mechanism. So this is my ASPX page code where we have a calendar control where selection mode is day week, means it will enable us to select a particular day or more than one date as well, means a complete week. And then this is my code behind code. I will describe this. And here what we are doing is that we are looping through all the selected dates of the calendar. So let me just describe this to you. Yes, now on the click of the button we are executing get selected dates method, and in this get selected dates method we are writing the selected dates text, and after that we are looping through all the selected dates. So calendar control has a property called selected dates, and that gives a selected dates collection, and that collection contains the date. So when we will loop through each dates of this collection, we will be able to know that okay, what date has been selected. So here what I am doing is that I'm using the selected dates property of the calendar control. I am looping through all the dates that has been selected and then writing the date one by one. So let us see this by running this page. Now it is taking a little time. Now here you can see that I have a calendar control that enable us to select a week as well as one date. So first let us select one date. For example, I'm selecting 9. Now when I clicked on 9, this 9th date has been selected, and when I click submit button, then that selected date will come here. However, in this case I do not need to loop through multiple dates because I have only one date. So in case you have only one date selection, then you can simply use calendar dot selected date. That will give you the single selected date. But in case you have multiple, then as I described just now, we'll have to loop through the selected date. So let us select multiple dates now. I'm selecting the complete week from 15th till 21st, and when I click submit button, then what will happen is that it will loop through all the selected dates from 15th till 21st, and it will list all the dates here. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just looping through all the selected dates and I'm writing on the page. Now let us learn how to apply styles in calendar control. To apply styles in calendar control, you can simply use the smart tag. In order to use smart tag, what you can do is you can go to the design mode. So here I am going to the design mode, select the calendar control, and then you will get one smart tag here. Click this and then auto format. There are certain format that is available ready-made in Visual Studio. You can select any one of them. So let me select this one. Now when I click OK, you will see that your calendar control will be automatically formatted into that particular selected template style. So here is the style that has been already added when I selected the template from the smart tag. Now when I will run this page, you will see that this simple calendar control will now come in the nice look and feel that I had selected here. Now if you want to customize it, then you can simply change the color. For example, let me change the day header color. So day header color, let me just change to probably yellow. Now when I will change to yellow, now you can see that the day header color has been changed to yellow color. Instead of selecting from a smart tag, you can also use you can manually write this style as well. So here, for example, if I want to write the day header style, then I can write day header style, and that has its own property now. In the same way, there are many other styles, for example, day style, next previous style, other month style, selected date style, selector style, title, today's date, and weekend days. So all the several cells of these calendar controls have their own styles, and you can use those styles templates to customize the look and feel of your calendar. So this is the way to basically add the CSS style into the calendar control. Now, one very frequently faced problem in calendar control is how to set holidays in the calendar control. For example, you want to build a calendar of a particular schedule. For example, you have a project schedule and you want to build a calendar for that, and you want to show that calendar with the holidays. So if some days has a holiday, that days should not be selected by the user, or that day background color should change to some other color, or you want to display some description of that particular day, that maybe today is that day is the Deepavali, or maybe Christmas, or any other day. In that case, what you can do is that you will have to basically use a dictionary object. Now let me show you how to do that. So first, let us render the calendar. So here is my calendar control that I am going to use it here. So this is my calendar control. Now I do not need the button control here. Now let me show you the code behind. So in the code behind, I have a dictionary object. So here is my dictionary object, and then after dictionary object, what I am doing is that I am writing the page load events. So let me show you the page load event. So here is my page load event. Now what I am doing is, just for this demonstration purpose, I am adding all the holidays of my calendar that I want to display into the dictionary. In real scenario, you can get from the XML file, or you can get from the data and populate this particular dictionary object. Now here is my dictionary called holidays, and I am adding 19th, 24th, and 28th as holiday. And then what we need to do is that we need to specify on render event of this calendar control. So you can see that I have specified the on render event, and on render event I have executed attach holidays server side method. So here my attach holiday server side method that accepts the day render event argument as a parameter. Now here what we are trying to do is that I'm saying that if holidays means if this dictionary has the key called e.day number text. Day number text means either 19th or 24th or 28th. If this dictionary contains the current day number text, or this dictionary is not in other, or this particular date is not comes in other month, means it is into the current month date, then come into this if block and add one literal control, and in that literal control add the description. Okay, so what will happen is that it will write basically the description, this DNF days or ITF date or RTFC days, into this literal control, and this literal control body will be the paragraph, and then it will change the background color of this particular cell and the foreground color of cell, and then it will change its text style to bold. Now what will happen is that when I will run this page, the 19th, 24th and 28th of this month will be added with this description, and its back color as well as fore color will be changed. Now let me run this page, and you will see that it will appear like this. You can say that 19th has background color has changed, its description is coming at DNF days. You can compare with this, and then 24th and 28th, all these three has been changed. Now if I want to add one more day here, for example, let me add maybe second, and I'm saying recording days. Now what will happen is that now second will also come with the description. So this is the way to attach or add holidays into the calendar control. Okay, the important point to notice here is that we will have to specify on render event, and we'll have to fire a server side method attached to that event. In that we need to basically populate all the holidays that we want to display, and then we need to find that particular current date text into the holidays dictionary, and then if it is coming, then we need to basically change the background color or foreground color or whatever we want to do. Now the next how to is how to disable a specific date in the calendar control. For example, you have specified holidays for a particular date in the calendar control, or you feel that certain days is the holiday for your office. Then what you can do is that you can disable that particular date so that user will not be able to select that date. So in order to do that, what we can do is that we can write e.day.isSelectable equal to false. Let us do it here itself, and remember that in order to disable a particular date also we will have to specify on day render event. You can see here we have specified on day render event, and I already have in this particular example, so I will simply go back here and I will specify e dot day dot is selectable is equal to false. Now first let me comment it out and then show you. Now you can see that in this calendar control, even if these 4 days are holidays, I am able to select that particular date. See, all are hyperlink. But if I will make it e.day.isSelectable is equal to false, then we will not be able to basically select that particular calendar. See, all these 24 is no more link now, so I will not be able to select that particular date. So using e.day.isSelectable under on render event, we can specify a particular date should be selected or not.